Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to week 3. We are going to use the same sequence that we used the last 2 weeks. I will go over the notes and rhythms. You will practice. We will do it together, and you will do it on your own. Let's get started. Hi, advanced clarinet and trumpet players. We're going to start week 3's lesson off with exercise 1. First up, we have this clef. This clef is what? Treble clef. Good. So what clef are trumpets and clarinets in? Treble clef. Your key signature is no sharps or flats. What's your key signature? No sharps or flats. This week we are going to learn 3 new time signatures. Your first time signature is 2/4 time. Everybody say 2/4 time. So on 4/4 time, the top 4 means there are 4 beats in a measure. So what do you think 2/4 time would mean? The top number is 2. What do you think the top 2 means? Think about it. If you said it means 2 beats in a measure, you're correct. So in 2/4 time, there are 2 beats in a measure. Ladies and gentlemen, in 2/4 time, how many beats are in a measure? 2. One more time, how many beats are in a measure? 2 beats in a measure. The bottom number is still 4, so the quarter note still gets 1 beat. That's going to change, but not right now. So the bottom number is 4, that means quarter note gets 1 beat. So in 2/4 time, there are 2 beats in a measure, and the quarter note gets 1 beat. How many beats are in a measure? 2 beats in a measure. What note gets 1 beat? The quarter note gets 1 beat. So let's review. Our first dynamic is piano. Piano means to play soft. What does piano mean to do, ladies and gentlemen? Play soft. Our bottom line dynamic is forte. Everybody say forte. Forte means to play loud. What is our forte means to play loud? What does forte mean to do? Play loud. One more time. What does forte mean to do? Play loud. So, piano soft, forte loud. Let's go over the rhythms for exercise 1. But before we do, since we're in 2/4 time, everything now adds up to 2. It used to add up to 4, now it adds up to 2. So these 2 quarter notes are 2 beats. This quarter note and these 2 eighth notes, that's 1 beat, that's 1 beat. They're 2 beats. This quarter note and quarter rest are 2 beats. This quarter rest and 2 eighth notes are 2 beats. 2 eighth notes and a quarter note, those are 2 beats, and a half note's 2 beats. So everything adds up to 2 beats. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have a quarter note, a quarter note, a quarter note, 2 eighth notes, another quarter note, and a quarter rest. Then we have a half note. Then we go down to the bottom line. We have 2 quarter notes, a quarter rest, 2 eighth notes, 2 more eighth notes, a quarter note, and a half note. Ladies and gentlemen, I am now going to clap and count the rhythm for exercise 1. The top line is going to be piano. The bottom line is going to be forte. Please listen. 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1. 1, 2, 1, 2. 2 and 1 and 2, 1, 2. Please practice that on your own. Let's try that together. Instead of counting to 4, now I'm going to count to 2 and then you come in. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1. 1, 2, 1, 2. 2 and 1 and 2, 1, 2. Please try that on your own. And now we are ready for the notes. First we have a quarter note E, a quarter note G, a quarter note F, an eighth note A, an eighth note F, and a quarter note D. Then we have a quarter rest and a half note. Then we go down to the bottom line and we have a quarter note E, a quarter note E, a quarter rest, an eighth note F, an eighth note D, eighth note B, an eighth note C, a quarter note D, and a half note C. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to say the notes for exercise 1 within the rhythm of the song. Please listen. E, G, F, A, F, D, C, E, E, F, D, B, C, D, C. Please practice that on your own. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's try that together when I count to 2. 1, 2. E, G, F, A, F, D, C, E, F, D, B, C, D, C. Please try that on your own. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to move on to exercise 2. So in exercise 2, we have our treble clef. What is it? Treble clef. Our key signature, which is no sharps or flats. What's our key signature? No sharps or flats. Now, we're not in 2/4 time anymore. Now we're in 3/4 time. So in 2/4 time, there were 2 beats in a measure. How many beats do you think will be in a measure in 3/4 time? Think about it. And what do you think? If you said 3 beats in a measure, you're correct. In 3/4 time, there are 3 beats in a measure. Ladies and gentlemen, in 3/4 time, how many beats are in a measure? 3 beats in a measure. Good. Bottom number's 4. That means the quarter note gets 1 beat. What does the bottom number mean? The quarter note gets 1 beat. One more time. What does the bottom 4 mean? The quarter note gets 1 beat. So in 3/4 time, there are 3 beats in a measure, and the quarter note gets 1 beat. How many beats are in a measure? 3 beats in a measure. What note gets 1 beat? The quarter note gets 1 beat. So line 1 is mezzo forte, which means medium loud. Line 2 is forte, which means loud. So we have medium loud and loud. Slight difference there. Now I'm going to go over the rhythms for exercise 2. First, we have a half note, then a quarter note. Everything here is going to add up to 3. So what does everything add up to? 3. Good. So we have a half note and a quarter note. Then we have a quarter rest and 2 quarter notes. Then a half note, then a quarter note. Then a half note, then a quarter rest. Then we move down to the second line. We have 3 quarter notes, a half note, a quarter rest, 2 eighth notes, a quarter note, a half note, and then a quarter rest. I am now going to clap and count the rhythms for exercise 2. I'm going to start at mezzo forte, then when I get to the bottom line, I'm going to go to forte. Everything adds up to 3. What does everything add up to? 3. Please listen. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 2 and 3, 1, 2. I'm going to do that one more time. Please listen. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 2 and 3, 1, 2. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please practice on your own. Now we're going to try it together. I'm going to count to 3, then you're going to come in. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 2 and 3, 1, 2. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please try that on your own. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to go over the notes. First, we have a half note low G, a quarter note low G, then a quarter rest. Then a quarter note B, a quarter note C, a half note E, a quarter note G, a half note G, and a quarter rest. Then we go to the second line. We have a quarter note A, a quarter note C, a quarter note B, a half note C, a quarter note A, a quarter rest, an eighth note F, an eighth note E, a quarter note D, and a half note C. Please go back to last week's lesson if you need help with this high C or this high B. Mrs. Dunlop demonstrated how to play those notes. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to say the notes within the rhythm of exercise 2. Please listen. G, G, B, C, E, G, G, A, C, B, C, A, F, E, D, C. Please practice that on your own. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to say it together when I count to 3. 1, 2, 3. G, G, B, C, E, G, G. A, C, B, C, A, F, E, D, C. Please try that on your own. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to move on to exercise 3. Exercise 3 is in 6/8 time. First, we have this clef. What's this clef? Treble clef. Our key signature is what? No sharps or flats. Like I said, we're in 6/8 time now. So there are 6 beats in a measure. Ladies and gentlemen, how many beats are in a measure? 6 beats in a measure. One more time, how many beats are in a measure? 6 beats in a measure. So all these are going to add up to 6. Now the bottom 8 means that the 8th note gets 1 beat. What does the bottom 8 mean? The 8th note gets 1 beat. One more time, what does the bottom 8 mean? The 8th note gets 1 beat. Good. So when the 8th note gets 1 beat, everything is doubled. What happens to everything? It is doubled. One more time. Everything is doubled. What happens to everything? It is doubled. So, quarter notes are now 2 beats. 8th notes are now 1 beat. Dotted quarter notes are now 3 beats. Dotted quarter rest are now 3 beats. So, everything is doubled. And everything adds up to 6. Oh, one more thing. Top line is F forte, which means play loud. Bottom line is MF, which means mezzo forte, medium loud. So let's go over the notes. We have a dotted quarter note, that's just 3 beats. How many beats is a dotted quarter note? 3 beats. So we have a dotted quarter note, a dotted quarter note, a quarter note, an 8th note, a quarter note, 8th note. 3 8th notes, a dotted quarter note, a dotted quarter note, and a dotted quarter rest. So we move down to the second line. We have a dotted quarter note, a quarter note, and an 8th note. Then we have a dotted quarter note, another dotted quarter note, another dotted quarter note, another dotted quarter note, and a dotted quarter note. Then we have a dotted quarter rest. Ladies and gentlemen, I am now going to clap and count the rhythm for exercise 3. Please listen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please try that on your own. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's try it together. I'm going to count it off like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, ready, clap. Then you're going to come in. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, ready, clap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please try that on your own. We are now ready for the notes. So we have a dotted quarter note C, a dotted quarter note C. Again, review these notes if you need to in last week's lesson. A quarter note A, an 8th note A, a quarter note G, an 8th note F, an 8th note D, an 8th note C, an 8th note B, a dotted quarter note A, a dotted quarter note A, a quarter rest with a dot. So that would be a dotted quarter rest. Then we move to the second line. We have a dotted quarter note A, a quarter note C, an 8th note D, a dotted quarter note E, a dotted quarter note D, a dotted quarter note D, a dotted quarter note B, a dotted quarter note C, and a dotted quarter rest. Ladies and gentlemen, I am now going to say the notes within the rhythm of exercise 3. Please listen. C, C, A, G, F, D, C, B, A, A, C, D, E, D, B, C. Please practice on your own. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to try it together. I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, ready, go. Then you're going to come in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, ready, go. C, C, A, G, F, D, C, B, A, C, D, E, D, B, C. Please practice on your own. And now, ladies and gentlemen, you will hear what all three of these exercises sounds like on your instrument. Thank you for participating in this week's lesson.
Hi, advanced clarinet players. Welcome to week 3. We're going to get started here, but first I just want to let you know that all of the quiet dynamics, such as piano or mezzo piano or anything, I'm playing up a little bit in volume just so that that camera right there can pick up this clarinet right here so that I can be heard. But make sure you play them at the correct volume. Secondly, I want to do a quick review of a couple notes we worked on last week. Go check the fingerings for high C. So remember, high C looks like low G, you know, like where you have your thumb. All of those, that's low G. Put that pinky right there, that's like low F if you know low F. And to make a low F into a high C, we just pop that register key right there, and now it is a. And we also should know high B natural, which is just like that high C, but add that pinky key right there. Make sure that you have a nice strong embouchure to get those to come out. Let's begin. Exercise 1. Exercise 2. Exercise 3. Hi, advanced trumpet players. Welcome to week 3. We're going to get started here, but first let's do a quick review of a couple notes we learned last week, just in case. We got high B natural, that is our third line B, and then we have high C, which is our third space C. So let's get started. Exercise 1. Exercise 2. Exercise 3.